Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be checking out Josh Cullen from SB19, his solo 1999. This is the visualizer. A little bit of context before we get into this. I have heard Wild Tonight. I did intend to react to Wild Tonight. However, this was a while ago. I was not able to post my reaction. And I subsequently deleted it just because it wasn't going anywhere, like being posted anywhere or anything like that. Housekeeping, this is not a substitute for the original content. This is a reaction video, so I will be pausing, giving my thoughts, maybe a little bit of analysis here or there. I am autistic, so I also pause in order to help give me time to process what I want to say. Before I say it, also because I don't want to miss anything because of that processing time. If it's not for you, I completely understand. All I know about this song is the first line of the description, which Josh wrote, which says "a tribute to my younger self." So I'm expecting nostalgic feelings. But I don't know what to expect. So without any further ado, let's get into 1999. This sounds very different from Wild Tonight. I'm caught up in 1999, it's nothing. I'm already pausing because I love his vocal tone. There's something so soft about his vocal tone. It's almost like rather like he's performing, but it's almost like he's just speaking it, if that makes sense. He's not, but it's that kind of effortlessness already. Caught up in 1999, it's nothing new. I'm loving this guitar. Oh. If I could travel back in time to just see you. I love the way that line was changed there. Because obviously you might say, if you were saying it rather than singing it, you might say going back in time just to see you. But that change there really puts emphasis on the person. And makes the fact that they're the only thing that they care about. They don't care about any of the other. He doesn't care about any of the other people or events or anything like that. It really puts importance on that person. Back in time to just see you. You know I'll do. There's like an interesting sound in the back there. Okay. I'm pausing. I'm gonna go back because I can hear a build up. So far, this song feels like the you. Obviously, as I said, it's meant to be referring to his younger self. It's almost like the song is about him almost wanting to save his younger self from the traumas he went through. Because obviously I know from the Casual Chuck series that I reacted to, I know that like all of the members of SB19, there were, trials and tribulations in his life. Specifically with Josh, I know that if I remember rightly, he had to I think he got a job in an internet cafe or something. I can't remember, but I know that like he had to take his exams later and like work or something like that. I'm so sorry. It's been a while since I reacted to that series, but I remember that there was a lot of struggles there. And so, but yeah, so it feels like this is gonna be that song of like almost like wishing that he could save himself from it, maybe. Sorry, I'm gonna go back here. I love the softness of that, the high notes. It's almost like he's stepping onto a cloud vocally. Okay, I wasn't expecting this change up. Oh, that growl. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Never mind what I said earlier. He fully knows that he can't change it. Okay, sorry. I'm going back to this is so good. I'm loving the way that this drum is coming in now as well. You can hear the emotion in his voice, like the anger that he feels. I also like the visualizer being a car and a journey, and it's a bumpy one. I'm liking this part as well. I like that effect. Aww. Oh. I love the contrast between the verse and the chorus. I think because the verses are they're solemn, but they're softer sounding, and then obviously like in the chorus, it's a lot more amped up. It's a lot more rage. So you've got that the song's melancholic throughout, but you've got these different strands of melancholy between anger and sadness, and not just sadness for the sake of sadness, but wishful sadness. You know, he wishes he could go back and change the traumas and difficulties that he and those around him, but mainly him, went through. Whereas in the chorus, the anger comes from the fact that despite that wishful sadness, there is no way of changing it. And so he just needs to get it out of his system. And for me, just watching this, listening to this, it feels like this would be a very cathartic song, and I'm hoping it is, because just the way, the duality of these emotions, you know, he could have made this entire song, you know, one note, but one mood, you know, angry or sad, but by combining the two, you have this real sense of how he feels, but not just how he feels, but how other people feel in their traumas, you know, when they're trying to deal with their traumas and things like that. You have those moments of, I wish I could change it, followed by, why was I put in this position in the first place? Why did I have to go? And so it's a very natural progression of emotion. And you can get caught, you know, almost like a ping pong between those two feelings. So I think it's a simple thing, you know, simple change between verse and chorus. But it's very intentional. And again, in that pre-chorus bridge section, whatever you want to call it, the softness in the vocal, especially, you know, again in those higher notes, it feels like, that to me feels like almost like letting his inner child out. Not, you know, now that he's in I'd argue a better place, a more secure place. It's almost like that. He's opening the jacket. Do you know what I mean? He's saying, here you go, little me. you know, see where we are now, but keeping a little, you know, keeping a little bit to himself, so that he, you know, just because of the fear potentially of being hurt. Also notice, like, on the car, the sparks and stuff, the whole driving thing. He's driving on the wrong side of the road for a start. It's supposed to be turmoil. I'm loving the chord progression as well of this song in the background. I think there's something to be said. This song is so catchy sounding, and I shouldn't want to sing this. Do you know what I mean? But I do. Even here, just the way he's delivering it. Earlier I said it was soft. It's childlike. I wanna know. It's giving child in the doorway, stayed up too late, being like, I had not, or maybe not stayed up too late, had a bad dream. Do you know what I mean? Coming into and being like, can I sleep? You know, it evokes the same feelings. To me, anyway.
I wanna know if you're listening. I wanna know if you're happy, hating.
Oof.
I wanna know if you're listening, even if I can change that.
I'm sorry, I need to go back. This, I'm gonna call this the middle A. This middle A, there's an element of self-reflecting here. This line here, I want to know if you're happy hating. I feel like, I'm not, maybe I'm wrong here, but there's an element, I feel like here he's talking to himself about maybe how he acted in response to that. Obviously, I'm speculating here. I don't know. Wasn't there. Don't have a time machine. Topical. Sorry, I had to. But a lot of people, it's a very famous phrase, isn't it? People who are hurt people. Hurt people. You know what I mean? And so here it feels like that, well, he could be talking about other people, and I think there is that element. There is that self loathing look aspect, maybe, or not even self-loathing, but insular looking perspective, where he is, because he talks about, again, how he can't change it, where he, you could argue he's maybe suggesting his behavior in response wasn't the best. Again, I'm speculating, but given what he went through, I wouldn't be surprised if once or twice, you know, he got angry at someone or pushed someone away or did something, you know, that he now regrets, as much as equally the situation that he was in, the people around him also did things that they probably regret. I love this though. Again, just the way that this is the phrasing of this, and why I'm so stuck on this. It's, when I say it's childlike, even the phrasing is childlike in the way of questioning. You know, as a kid, and again, it's not a bad thing. As a kid, you're like, what's this? What's that? Why are you doing this? And, you know, even to keep it car themed, are we there yet? You know, and so the even here, the inquisitiveness is in itself childlike.
I wanna know if you're listening, even if I can change that.
I love the way that this changes into the chorus as well. I love the rhythm of this chorus. There's a bounce to it. And not just in the actual song, in the vocal line specifically. It's already in my head.
I can't change that.
I love that this sounds different. You know, in terms of vocal quality there. Tonal quality, rather. I love that. I love the way visualizer-wise that this was completely set as a journey, an unwieldy journey. And also a lot of this, the car's driving on the wrong side of the road, so there's pushback. So that metaphor of pushback in a person's life, you know, it representing trauma and difficulty and adversity. I really like it. Obviously, as I said, I have heard Wild Tonight. I'm going to call it in my own time because obviously, as I said, I can't post that video. But the tonal difference between a song like Wild Tonight and 1999, it's so far away. I love it, but they're so far apart from each other, and it's like, wow, that's the same person. Because Wild Tonight, I feel like it's confident, it's sexy, it's, you know, it's cool. Whereas 1999 is everything opposite. You know, it's talking about someone who's struggled. It's talking about innocence. You know, an innocence being taken. It's about vulnerability. It's about, again, did I say struggles? Struggles. If I didn't say struggles, but also struggles. And it's just, it's literally night and day, you know. But I love the way that he's able to move from one to the other. And he doesn't feel, from a musical perspective, he doesn't feel lost, if that makes sense. You know, there's a lot of singers that they're kind of at home in a certain mood or genre, and so I like that he isn't stuck or isn't at home in, you know, but can move freely in that way. The song itself, as I said, it shouldn't be this catchy for a song that is about this. It's an earworm. I love I love the contrast between the verses and the choruses. And I even love the chorus. I even love the contrast between the middle 8 section, and then it's almost like it's reprisal. You know, there's a maturity in I'm calling it reprisal, the kind of the outro, the coda section of the song. There's a real feeling of, it feels more mature in the second. It's just the second, than the first, because again, the first song sounds like Josh almost embodying his younger self to ask those questions, whereas the reprisal kind of sounds like adult Josh taking, you know, asking the same things, and even that kind of adds an extra layer of, you know, because imagine you're this child that is struggling with, you know, with their situation, and they come up to you and say, "Are you okay?" Hating you know, I'm obviously paraphrasing there, but you know, are you okay being this horrible person? Effectively, that hits a lot different than an adult maybe saying it. But yeah, I really like this. I don't have an ETA for checking out the other songs. I'm just getting back into recording. I've done a couple of reactions tonight, as I'm recording this. I don't know when I will get into the other songs on this album. I believe the album is called Lost and Found. I assume this will be part of the Lost section of the album. I'm assuming it's going to be broken down half and half maybe, or something like that, just based on the title and this particular song. So yeah, I don't know when that will be coming, but I will. I am very curious. My interest has definitely been piqued with this, so I would like to check out the rest of the album. at some point. But yeah, as I always say, this is not a substitute for the original content. Please support the original song. It's a really, really freaking good song. There's just wow. Yeah, please go support the original song. This was just my first time reaction, first time thoughts. Please let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Just as a little thing, if anyone sees this and watches other videos, I often forget to ask you guys what you guys thought about the song, or the video, or whatever content I'm reacting to. Please feel free to. I just forget. I don't have a script for these outros and intros. I formulate one in my head. I'm currently formulating one in my head over time. That's why you'll be able to like pinpoint like, oh, he's thinking about what he's gonna say. But please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love reading your insights, your opinions. Even if we have different opinions, different interpretations, I love just exploring them, because a big part of reacting is getting that kind of that discussion going, because you might see something I didn't see, or hear something I didn't hear. Or you might look at the same thing in two different ways. And that's, to me, that's always exciting. That's a big thing about why I enjoy reacting to things. Because I could just watch these in my own time, you know what I mean? Like, but it's you guys, when you guys share your thoughts, and even if you, again, even if you agree, disagree, whatever, it's that thing that for me is like, yeah, I love replying to comments like that, and reading comments like that. So, without any further ado, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone. Bye.